Cristiano Ronaldo was often seen as Sir Alex Ferguson's favorite student at Manchester United, not because of favoritism, but because of how relentlessly he chased perfection. Former teammate Ben Foster recently revealed how Ferguson's special attention to Ronaldo stemmed from sheer admiration for his discipline, work ethic, and obsession with becoming the best. Inside the walls of Carrington, Ronaldo's intensity stood out even among elite professionals. Foster recalled mornings when Ronaldo was already deep into his warm-up routines before others had even arrived. His commitment was total. There were no shortcuts, no excuses, just an endless pursuit of improvement that inspired everyone around him. Ronaldo arrived in Manchester as a wiry 18-year-old from Sporting Lisbon in 2003. Under Ferguson's mentorship, he evolved into a global superstar. His transformation was forged through years of strict discipline and constant evolution, turning him from a flashy winger into a ruthless goal machine, admired by millions. During 6 trophy-laden years at Old Trafford, Ronaldo scored 118 goals in 292 appearances. He lifted 3 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, 2 League Cups, 1 FA Cup, and the 2008 Ballon d'Or. Every statistic told the story of a player whose hunger for greatness never dimmed. Ben Foster, who trained alongside him, remembers those sessions vividly. He was always ready, always prepared, Foster told TalkSport. He'd be the first to arrive and the last to leave. People say that all the time, but with him, it was real. You could see the difference. He lived that standard. The goalkeeper painted a picture of Ronaldo as a man obsessed with routine. You'd show up early and he'd already be in the gym, getting a massage, stretching, activating. Everything was planned. His preparation was next level. He didn't waste a single minute, Foster added with admiration. While many players balanced football with nightlife or downtime, Ronaldo took a different path. Asked if Ronaldo ever joined team outings, Foster laughed. No chance! He wasn't interested. He wasn't a drinker or a party guy. He knew how easily things could spiral or be misinterpreted. That laser focus wasn't arrogance, it was protection. Ronaldo understood that maintaining elite standards meant living differently. He refused distractions that could threaten his image or performance, and teammates respected that commitment, even if it made him seem distant at times. When it came to football, he gave everything, Foster emphasized. He might not be the guy to hang out with off the pitch, but once training started, you couldn't fault him. He worked harder than anyone, set the tone, and demanded the same from everyone else. Foster admitted that Sir Alex Ferguson's admiration for Ronaldo was no secret. In the media, the boss always spoke highly of him, and it wasn't favoritism, it was respect. Everyone knew Ronaldo was the teacher's pet, but for good reason. He was just on another level. Ronaldo's dedication earned that special bond. Ferguson's trust wasn't handed out easily, yet he saw in Ronaldo a reflection of his own obsession with excellence. Their connection became one of football's greatest mentor-student stories, built on discipline, respect, and shared ambition. Even years later, Ferguson would speak of Ronaldo with pride, calling him one of the most complete professionals he ever managed. It was a relationship that helped shape not only Ronaldo's career, but also the culture of success at Manchester United during its golden years. Foster's anecdotes reveal a truth that insiders at Old Trafford have long known. Ronaldo's rise wasn't just about talent, it was about obsession. He lived like a monk of football, fine-tuning every element of his game until perfection became his daily standard. That same mindset followed him across Europe. At Real Madrid, Juventus, and now Al-Nassr, Ronaldo maintained a near superhuman level of fitness and professionalism. His routines never changed, his hunger never faded. Proof that habits forged under Ferguson lasted a lifetime. Even approaching 40, Ronaldo's athleticism defies belief. He continues to score, shatter records, and inspire younger generations. Nearly 2 decades after his United debut, his drive remains as fierce as ever, setting benchmarks for longevity and self-discipline in modern sport. Foster laughed when recalling a quote about Riyad Mahrez. They asked if he'd play in the next World Cup, and he said, "Come on, I'm not Cristiano Ronaldo." That says everything, Foster smiled. No one else can sustain this level for so long. He's just different. Ronaldo's legacy isn't just about trophies, it's about mindset. His story is a masterclass in professionalism, showing that greatness is built through relentless self-improvement, not natural ability alone. He is living proof that obsession, when disciplined, breeds success. What makes his journey even more remarkable is how consistent he has remained. From Manchester to Madrid to Riyadh, Ronaldo carries the same values: precision, focus, and pride. It's a lifestyle, not an act, and it's what separates legends from the rest. Foster's admiration was clear. He's not normal, he joked. He's a freak, but in the best possible way. Every athlete should look at him as an example of what total dedication looks like. It was praise born from years of shared experience on training grounds. Inside the dressing room, Ronaldo's presence lifted standards. Younger players studied him, how he ate, how he trained, how he prepared mentally. Even without many words, his actions spoke volumes, teaching lessons that textbooks couldn't convey. As he approaches the mythical 1,000 goal mark, Ronaldo's influence extends far beyond the pitch. His discipline shapes how future generations view success, not as a gift, but as something earned daily through sacrifice and belief. At Manchester United, that mentality remains a cornerstone. Young talents still hear stories about how Ronaldo pushed limits, outworked everyone, and never settled for good enough. His ghost still lingers in the gym, a reminder of what true professionalism looks like. For veterans, he remains the standard bearer. Players across the world cite him as proof that greatness doesn't fade, it evolves. His longevity, consistency, and drive are unmatched, making him a living symbol of football's pursuit of excellence. Foster's reflections aren't just nostalgia, they're lessons. Ronaldo's career shows that genius without discipline fades, but discipline without ego endures. That's why, even at 40, he continues to break barriers and inspire millions across the globe. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't just a footballer, he's a blueprint. His story, shaped by Sir Alex Ferguson's mentorship, is a reminder that greatness is never accidental. It's built, day by day, through relentless effort, unshakable focus, and an unbreakable will to be the best. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds, no I'm not giving